we're back in the studio. Wasn't that a fun roll-in? I love this scholarship program. And of course, that means we're talking to Philanthropy.
That's true.
Hello, Sally.
Hello.
You are on the Philanthropy Committee,
I'm the chair of the committee.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well,
Sally Pritchett,
get it
chair
right.
of the committee. And Kimberly Nelson, director of Philanthropy.
Yes, she keeps
welcome.
me in line.
I try.
Yes,
God knows I try.
Okay, well, tell us, what's up? This is the time of year for scholarship, I know.
Oh, lots
I
of-
run around with my little sticker.
I do too.
And,
Yes.
I see many people now saying support. However,
Well, we
Yeah,
really
however.
appreciate everyone wearing their yellow I Support the Scholars ribbons. It really helps spread the word, but it also reminds your neighbor
Right.
who says, oh, I forgot. Just before I came in, I ran a quick report, and so far, 800 apartments or households
Yes.
have donated to the scholarship fund.
good. 800 out of how many
Out
do
of
we have?
1,400.
40. Ooh.
Got a ways to go.
So that's like 60-some%.
So we want to nudge folks who have
Mm-hmm.
maybe forgotten. Time gets away and things happen, and this is a busy place, so it's easy to sort of
Yes,
have papers
indeed.
get overlooked. And so far, we have raised 189,000.
And where do we have to get to?
Well, we have 39
39?
students,
Yeah.
which is 390,000.
That's quite a gap.
You're right.
But if we think about it, if the other percentage that hasn't given yet
Yeah.
gets their check in, we will probably be right on target or pretty darn close. So
And all the 39 students who have applied for the scholarship are deserving, right?
Correct.
well, and Sally, you could talk a little
I
bit about
interviewed
the
all of them. They are wonderful, wonderful kids. And plus, they work here.
That's right.
I don't know how I asked some of them, how do you sleep? Because they have so many activities. They're just
Yeah.
doing stuff all the time. Plus, being our servers, they're wonderful children.
Yes, they
They're
are.
not children, they're kids.
Yeah, it really is exciting to see how the servers maybe come in as sophomores,
Yes.
and by the time they're seniors, how they mature and
That's right,
blossom.
yes.
They sure do.
And then many times they do continue to stay. There's a handful that continue to stay and work at Green Spring because maybe they're going to Northern Virginia Community College.
Yes, I know some of them.
Yeah, and like Freddie, who was just on the video,
Yeah.
he, is often was in the Potomac Cafe. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
shifted to somewhere
Someplace
else
else.
right now. But they continue to work at Green Spring because they love Green Spring.
Right.
And they love Green Spring really because of you, the residents. That is really why so many of our scholars continue to stay here at Green Spring.
It has always been a joy for me to see the relationships that develop between
It's-
residents and students. It
Yes.
is really special.
They
Yeah.
come here and see their grandmothers and
Yes.
grandfathers.
Or they see grandmothers and grandfathers they never had.
That's true.
Yes.
Some of them have
That's true,
family
yeah.
far, far away.
Yeah.
So this is really
That
quite
is true.
special and wonderful. And when I have guests and we go to one of the restaurants, it's so obvious that people from the outside notice it.
Yes.
Good.
So one of the things I wanted to remind, and I'll hold this up in case they want to zoom in, is we have our GEM program, which is the Give Every Month.
Oh, good.
And
Give every month. Gem.
Give
Yeah,
every
uh-huh.
month. And 80 residents have signed up for this program, which is lovely. It helps have you be able to give a smaller gift each month and spread it out,
Over
through
the
the
year.
year,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is lovely. And so if you are interested in having something like this and you put it on your monthly bill, then either pick up one of these forms at the front desk and there's a little thing you fill out inside, or
Yes.
come by Philanthropy.
Yeah.
And we can get this started easily for you so that you can give to the scholarship fund in this easy way, which we really appreciate. I ran some numbers, and since I started keeping track of this, and I've been here now 17 years, so almost the whole time, and the Scholars Program started right before I came. Green Spring has supported 430 students
Isn't that
with
wonderful?
education.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and that has equated to $2.4 million towards education
Wow.
over the
That
last
is remarkable.
really 20
And that is really
years.
something for the residents to be proud of.
Yes.
That
Pat us
is-
on the back.
That is really
Yes.
huge.
It's
430 people who would have had a harder time getting through college,
Yes.
or
If
they-
maybe not at all.
That's true.
Yes.
So
It
that's
might have
and
been
we
the
really
nudge.
want to continue that tradition.
Isn't that lovely?
yeah.
And so I know sometimes residents say, "Oh, that seems like a lot of money, $10,000."
Not much
And-
in today's market.
And it is a
Right.
lot, but as you said, Colonel, in today's market. So, my son graduated from James Madison University last couple years. And so when I look at his 100,000 tuition bill over the course of his time,
Yeah.
and we look at our 10,000, well, I sure would have loved that extra 10% to help
Yeah.
in the big
Yeah.
overall picture. So it really is, in the big picture, it is a small number, but it is a significant number to really help many of our students get jump started with their
Right,
education.
Right.
And so I really
and it's
don't
also
want
a
to.
sign, isn't it, that we send to
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
students and the families how
Yes.
important it is to focus on education at that
Yes.
stage in life.
Yes. And we have many students. Some are doing double majors.
Yes.
So they're really maximizing every dollar possible as they're full-time students. And I see the grades every single semester. So
Well, I was just going to say, I think that's really important for people to know. You don't just hand a check of $10,000 to the kid, as you call
It goes
them.
to the
It goes to the school.
to the school.
And it goes
By
semester by
semes-
semester. Right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
they actually have to do what they said they would do.
yes.
Exactly.
So, and I physically see every semester,
Yeah.
every grade,
Uh-huh.
and confirmation of their full-time status.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm the one who signs off to say, yes, we can process the scholarship for the upcoming semester.
Ah, yeah.
And so it really is something that we take very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
It is paid directly to the college or university, or even a trade school. So we have some students that maybe are doing beauty school or some other trade school. It can be that as well. So it's really helping our seniors continue to achieve their dreams.
Yes.
And it really is such a great, heartwarming story.
And I think it may help when we think back to when we were young and had to go through school. Not everybody had it easy.
Mm-hmm.
And so what did we do, and what did we have to do, and what hoops did we have to go through
Lots
to
and
get
lots.
to where we ended up, and how much it benefited us in the long run.
Yes.
So it
For
may
sure.
be time for us now to help others and give back.
I-
And before we forget it, I know you want to say
That's
some
okay.
more, Kimberly,
That's
but
okay.
you said, just come by the Philanthropy office. So we should say it is, at this point, in Village Square. still.
Yes, it is.
For the
we're
moment.
We're still in Village Square.
Yeah.
That is
So
true.
come by, see them.
Yes, thank you. I wanted to one of the residents who decided to do monthly billing wrote a little note with their donation, and it just says, "Our young people add so much joy to my living experience here at Green Spring Village. They make dining a greater pleasure."
Oh,
And I
lovely.
just thought, what a nice sentiment. When I think back to those high school years, that's a hard time in life.
Yeah, it
And
is.
as Colonel Sally said, you're juggling not just a job, but
Everything.
a job that's with customer service, with 2,000 seniors here at Green Spring. It takes a special kind of student to work here. And we're really so fortunate to have such a great crop of students this year really focused on education.
Yes.
And so any resident who is hesitant about the program, I just really want to reassure them that this is a program that is for our Green Spring scholars only. It's strictly, it doesn't go to other communities. The money raised here stays here. Erickson Living does contribute $5,000 towards our scholarship fund, but if we miss the mark, you know, we hope we have a little in the kitty from a previous year, because we really would like to fully fund all of our students as much as possible each year.
The other thing I think that's different this year is that the treasure chest has been closed for
That's
a
a
while.
problem.
And of course what that means is so many more
Fewer.
dollars lost. And the treasure chest has been a big supporter of the scholarship
Big
program,
time.
correct?
Yes, they have indeed. And
Yeah.
they still have made a generous $4,000 donation with the monies they had raised at
Right.
that point in time, which we greatly appreciate.
Of course.
And we're hopeful that maybe they'll open back up soon.
Yes, we
Soon.
do.
And
We
that
do.
maybe another little bump will go towards scholars at the end of the year to help maybe tighten any gap we might have. But I think our message is that the students have really worked hard.
Yes.
This is an extra program, so to speak. It is. It's not a tip. It's really to help support education. It is monitored very closely between the committee and our office. And we just encourage residents, if you haven't given, to consider making a gift.
Any last words from you, Colonel?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
You've done well.
Excuse me.
I ran across a lady yesterday that was at the front desk in Hunter's Crossing, and she said, "Do you have an envelope for this scholars program?" I said, "Such a deal I have for you. I even have a yellow ribbon for you if you'll give." She said she'll give. So even the new members, she had just moved in, so she had heard about it somewhere.
Yeah.
So it worked.
It does work, of course. Yeah, and like you said before, the yellow ribbon
Absolutely.
makes it a conversation piece,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Good. So that was impressive to hear those numbers from you from the past.
Yes.
And we certainly want to continue this because it's a
Yes.
proud
Yes, we do.
tradition. I think it's one of the things that make Green Spring really a very special place.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And I would just say, too, as a little side note, that our philanthropy committee is always looking for members. And so if you are interested in getting involved with our scholarship and benevolent care fund, which are the two projects the committee works on, then to please reach out to Colonel Sally or myself.
And we do work. I mean, it's a working
I
committee.
know. I see you as
Yes,
I
you
walk
do.
by there every week. One day,
It
you're
seems like it.
in the classroom working
Yeah.
away.
So-
if you're looking for some work and also something fulfilling, you
Yeah.
could really help them out by joining the philanthropy committee.
You
Yeah.
could.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That
thank
is
you
good.
so
I'm
much.
so glad you came in today.
We are too.
Thank you.
And you, I hope you have listened, and you will, if you haven't yet, get out your checkbook and support our wonderful young people who've been with us for at least 1,000 hours, right?
Yes, they have to have
in the
1,000
dining
hours.
rooms working before they can even apply. So let's all support them and send them on their way into this big wide world with a little bit of monetary support.